there is uncertainty, there is this, there is that, but the thing is they're focused on what they can focus on, controlling what they can control, and you know what? There's satisfaction at the end of the day because of that. That's a really good life lesson when you're getting stared in the face at something that, you know, could be, you know, significant.
Yeah! We're back here on BEG Wrestling. We are here! That's right.
Wow.
We took a week off right before the season started, but we are back and the season has started.
Wow.
Okay.
About time.
But
About time.
yeah, we took a week off before we get into Subscriber of the Week. You know what? You're slacking over there. What are you doing last week?
Well, let me explain. Okay, I just got a new job. Our business is turkeys, Zach.
Turkeys.
So I enter at the exact wrong time. It's blitz time right now. And they have to go balls to the wall to get me ready because actually what I do, I don't go over the road anymore. I jockey these trailers from door to door, from this plant over this plant. And they have to get me ready to go solo 1 week later. So I was putting in all kinds of overtime to get trained.
Thanksgiving's right around the corner.
Yes.
A lot of turkeys.
And you talk it. So we apologize about missing last week. Sorry, gang. I mean, a man's got to have a job. I got to pay the bills, Zach. I got to pay the bills. And get this. Then they said, I'm sorry, Wayne. It's blitz time. You'll be working the next 19 straight days.
So we're going to get creative, okay? We're going to have some...
how many episodes are we going to miss?
None.
Whoa!
We're going to add some stuff. How about this? I didn't even tell you about this. Some resactions. Not reactions. Resactions.
I don't know. Yeah, Zach, you should see what a week I had. I'm stepping in holes, spraining ankles.
Oh, yeah, you
chest
sprained your
colds
ankle.
over here.
Dude.
All tensed up, trying to learn this whole system over here.
Like Iowa in the offseason.
Dude.
Jambalaya over there.
Zach had to give me a pep speech about persevere, Dad. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, that's what we're doing, baby. But before we go, we got to name our Subscriber of the Week from 2 weeks ago now. It's RM Granza. Okay?
Granza.
Talking about Swiderski top 5, then loses. We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
Dope. I just got done saying Swiderski's going to be top 5, and he loses his Wrestle-off.
Some awareness recognition there out of RM Granza. Email us your size and address. You're getting a BEG Wrestling t-shirt.
Wow.
Thank you for your support.
Oh, my goodness.
But moving on, dude. We had, okay, first of all, start of the season kicked off. Not exactly fireworks, folks. Not exactly big matches. I was looking forward last night, 2 nights ago, to Iowa Cal Baptist. I thought, baby, here we go. And I thought, I didn't really know how bad they were. And Ayala he goes out there and gets kicked off. I thought, Drake, Ayala is getting taken down, and Iowa's in trouble. And later it's 40-0, dude. So that was domination. Tom Brand's at Media Day, though. As you know, we are in the middle of a situation here.
Thanks.
As you know, we are in the middle of a situation here regarding sports wagering reinstatement. The Division I Council, President Baker, they're working hard to get it right.
I got a couple comments on Tom Brand's Media Day. First of all, did you see how optimistic he was?
Oh.
Dude, I've never seen someone more happy.
Yeah.
More happy in all my life when they were in trouble. You know they're getting out of this.
Yeah, things went well in the back room.
I know.
Zach.
I know. He said that. Yeah, folks. As you know, we're in the middle of a situation here. We're going to get out of it. But, yeah, we're optimistic on these. November 8th is going to be the decision. Let the punishment fit the crime, as he states. We said that first. But now,
I want to credit the NCAA for trying to get this right. And that's the part, Zach.
Get it right. Well, we're going to get it
I
back
threw up in my mouth a little bit. No offense, Tom, but get this right. No, get this right is you have your kids not break the rule, okay? And then in the background, you're working to get it right. You know, this rule is ridiculous over here. You want to take a kid's whole season away because he gambled, didn't do anybody any harm. Do the work on that end. On the front end, have your kids obeying the rules. That's what you call getting it right.
Well, self-imposed. I don't know. You're right, though, dude. No, the head coach should not be the one saying, let's get it right, dude. He should be the one playing the bad cop role, right?
Well,
where he's playing, listen, if they just, here's what he should have said. If they decide to reduce those suspensions, I have no authority over that. However, that does not change my feelings and how we will manage internally here as regarding gambling going forward.
Yeah, and
I don't know.
And in all seriousness, folks, I'm actually rooting for the suspensions to get reduced or whatever. I want Iowa at full strength.
They are.
Because it helps college wrestling. Okay? That's actually where I'm at. However, I also do kind of like that integrity thing, you know? Mm-hmm. And if the rules stated, the rules written down, the rules right there.
They're changing the rules now. They're changing.
Whoa, wait.
It's good for wrestling, baby. Let's go. Hey, how about something else he mentioned? Real Woods is the locker room leader there. Did you catch that? Real Woods.
Well, I can, yeah. I mean,
last year it was Spencer, obviously.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm sure.
The best wrestler doesn't necessarily have to be the locker room leader. This year's Real Woods. I listened to his interview on Clash. I like Real Woods. I think he's a stand-up guy. I think he's got a head on right.
Well, I know this is Real's last year. So
last hurrah.
They've been looking at other major colleges on who's going to be next year's locker room leader. Whoa! Throwing bombs at Iowa right away. No, I'm just kidding, Iowa.
Well, I mean,
who's going to be next year's leader? Who's Nebraska got over there? No, I'm shocked someone didn't try to steal Ramos away. Boy, he's been looking good. By the way, week 1 of wrestling, I'm with you. I'm with you. It'd be nice to have a killer duel.
Yeah,
week
like
1. It really would.
Opening weekend kickoff.
I mean,
nice.
Nothing against Cal Baptist. I love Cal Baptist, and they're grown. Did you see that gym? It was full. I love programs. Seeing that they got interest on, everything's going right at Cal Baptist. But like one killer duel, one top 5 against another top 5. And that kind of goes back to my theory about if they seeded the national tournament differently, we'd probably have a killer duel at the start because everybody would be looking for my little theory in case you missed it. It was only wins count. So you're out to get points, beating the studs out there. Anyway, we did have the Southeast Open, and we had the Clarion Open and a couple other tournaments. We had some good wrestling week 1. In fact, it's going on right now. Some good wrestling. They're in the semifinals at the Clarion Open.
Yeah. We'll get into it.
But yeah, as far as a duel, we didn't have that killer duel.
Well, before I get into that, dude, let me quickly wrap up the Tom Brands Media Day.
Okay.
I had one final thought here, okay? Yeah. I realized, folks, there is someone out there who bullies Tom Brands, you know? And it might be only one person out there in the world. You know what his name is? Kirk France, the Iowa head football coach. Yeah, did you see Tom's demeanor change when he's talking about everything else? And then Ben Keeter came up and he said, "What?"
Regarding opportunities, could a new true freshman like Keeter do something this year, knowing we don't know what's going to go on?
You mentioned Keeter, and the best thing that Ben Keeter can do is focus on football. The only way that this is going to work is that he focuses on football until they're done with their bowl game. And when they're done with their bowl game, he comes over here and he focuses on wrestling here until we're done. And he's done that. It's not a yo-yo situation where it's in and out. A lot of people want to know, well, how is he going to do this? He's been doing it his whole life. And I think Kirk Ferentz said it best when he said, this isn't about like a toughness test on, whether or not Ben Keeter can do this. This isn't about that. This is about an opportunity that this guy has because he's put himself in that position. And is he capable? Yeah. Can he do it? Hey, take care of football now. That's what I have maintained the entire time with this process.
He went from this to, well, we have a strict rule. It's 50-50. And I saw him looking back and forth for Kirk. Kirk. I said, hot dog, I see who's running that university over there. It's not Tom Brands.
Wow.
Wow, we thought bully Tom Brands? Bully Tom Brands getting bullied?
Wow.
Within the university? Come on, Tom. Stand up. Tell Kirk.
Wow.
You make the rules around here.
Wow.
Ben Keeter, where you at? Let's go.
Well, that I don't know what to even comment there. I know one thing. Tom Brands, when he needs his top wrestler, and if these suspensions don't get reduced as quickly as he needs a 285-pounder for Iowa State.
Yes, he does.
Big time.
And
if he was hinting around about Keeter coming over here for the Iowa State wrestling, I bet you that football coach did bark a little bit.
I bet he did.
I
bet he's got a lot of food.
know.
Probably got a lot more boosters. I don't know.
We're just fans over here, Tom. Come on.
Love the media day, though, from Tom. I'll say that, dude.
Tom Brands is the best. He's the best, and what he adds to college wrestling, thank goodness.
Hey, Drake Ayala look healthy, though. Match 1. And little bro Drew's coming to Iowa, too. Did you see that?
Yeah, he did.
Let's keep the dynasty rolling, Iowa.
But, I watched that Iowa duel, and you can't tell. And
nothing really to comment. I watched it as well.
Yeah, you can't gauge because you got a young team, and then not only is Cal Baptist young, but they're new. They're like the second, third year program or something like that, and then their whole team's young. They had some fighters on that team, but it was hard to gauge. How'd Frantic look? I don't know. I really can't tell. But
Iowa was so worried about it that Tom Brands wasn't even there.
Yeah, I didn't know. Whoa.
What's going on there? Where are you, Tom?
I don't know.
What in the world?
He's back here in that back room.
Maybe he's recruiting.
He's back here in that back room. Yeah. Come on, Tom.
Maybe
if Tom ever sees me, you know what he's going to do, Zach. He's going to smack me around. That's what he's going to
I don't know.
Come on, Tom!
I don't know, dude. But, all right. Well, we talked about Real Woods. He's the locker room leader in Iowa. Didn't he transfer from Cornell?
Stanford.
Or Stanford. Yeah, that's right. But,
yeah. And,
man, all right.
Yeah.
What about some other...
Real looked real.
Real looked real. Yeah.
Well, did.
Everyone looked real. It was 40-0, right?
It's hard to look. I think, wow, what if you're Hardy or you're Bo from Penn State or something, and you're watching real? Oh, ooh, ouch, man, that looked impressive. You can't really. You can pick up. Okay, he likes to do this and do that, and
well, it's early in the season, so things are happening you didn't quite see coming. How about one of those things being Swiderski?
Oh,
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You're counting on how high Swiderski is.
I said
he didn't even make the cut.
Oh, Swiderski will end up on that team. That's my guess because he's just most likely the more rounded wrestler.
Most likely.
Yeah.
But okay, here's my bigger question here is I noticed that Penn State does not publicly do their wrestle-offs. These other schools do these wrestle-offs publicly, right?
Yeah,
and then it leads to some of these controversial decisions.
Yeah, because now they're making up the new rules. We're having another wrestle-off.
We're going to do best out of 3.
Yes.
We're going to do best out of 5.
We're going to have another wrestle-off, and we're going to keep this open tournament in. We'll get who we need there eventually. Don't do the wrestle-off.
In public, yeah. Is it? That's not. I don't think that's hard to figure out.
But us
What are
wrestling
the
fans like the
benefits
Wrestle-offs. So
in public, yeah. Because now
Here,
we can
I'm-
talk about
I'm
Swiderski
arguing-
getting upset. What?
yes, I'm arguing against wrestling being, I do the Wrestle-offs. The heck with it. We like the drama.
Yeah, I mean, typical of Penn State to keep it in house, right?
Yeah.
Yikes!
No doubt. No
Wow.
doubt.
Maybe we'll have to ask.
It's called a tight ship. That's what it's. There's no holes in that ship.
Let me tell you something. Wednesday, Penn State's first media day. That tight ship. BG Wrestling's are going to be knocking on them doors of that tight ship, see if there's any loose screws.
Oh, you're going out there.
Oh,
You're going out there, aren't you?
oh, that's right. BG Wrestling's going to be there, folks.
Oh, Big Daddy's got to work.
We'll get you there.
Yeah, go drive a truck. Shut up and go drive a truck.
We'll get you there.
That's what.
Hey, this will come out Tuesday. I'll be there Wednesday. If you guys have any great questions you want me to ask Kale, I mean, I'm sure he'll be looking forward to my questions.
Yeah, write them in the comments.
Write them in the comments.
Yeah, write them in the comments. And
But hey, we'll get into that. So Darcy didn't make the cut. You're predicting he's going to come back. Penn State, we don't know what's going on with the Wrestle-offs. Any other Wrestle-offs? Any other upsets that happened? Maybe.
I mean,
that we didn't see coming.
Okay, number 4 Peyton Hall lost, and number 4 Sam Latona lost out at the Southeast Open.
Kinda shocking.
Okay, you can only take a little sliver away from that. Did somebody take it a little easy this summer?
Off-season?
Or was someone dialed in and on had the eye of the tiger preparing? They knew this match was coming. I'll tell you a little story once. I was a senior back when I wrestled when I was a junior. I got 3rd at States in Pennsylvania, and that's nothing to brag about or anything. But some people get to know your name there. Okay, 3rd at States. Look, well, this no name had me the first match of the year, and I thought, I'm going out and I should roll this
Mop
kid.
up, dude.
Roll this kid. It was like 19-14, and I was in trouble. I had to work hard in the 3rd period, and I had all kinds of respect for. Whoa, where'd that tornado come from?
Wake up call.
Wake up call, and I kind of kept an eye on that kid the rest of the year, and he did less than I thought he would. But I heard later, his coach told my coach he was on a mission all summer long. He knew he was wrestling this kid
thing.
First match of the year. And I wonder if we got a little of this with Peyton Hall and Sam Latona. I don't know.
It's one thing when you're the hunter. It's another thing when you're the hunted.
The thing about Peyton Hall, he wrestles like O'Connor. O'Toole. He'll wrestle O'Toole tough. Almost like have a chance to beat O'Toole, and then he loses to someone that I didn't see that coming.
Wrestles down to the competition.
Peyton Hall doesn't seem to have the consistency he needs, but we'll see. That's just one match, and Sam Latona, that kind of shocked me too. But I just seen bits and pieces of that match, but I know
we'll see how it develops as the season unfolds. If Swiderski cracks that starting lineup,
yeah,
Iowa State on ESPN.
I'll tell you one thing.
How about that?
Oh, on ESPN. Yes,
Yeah.
that's cool. Oh, that's on the regular ESPN.
That's right.
Oh, that's cool. That's big time.
Hopefully Swiderski can get in the starting lineup by then, right?
I'll tell you the honest truth.
We would like that.
Yeah, I'm all for these suspensions getting reduced and all that just for college wrestling. Not necessarily for Iowa or anything, but I actually hope it happens afterwards. Like, I think there should be some sort of punishment there. Like, to just take it away completely. Oh, they missed one match against Cal.
Completely. Yeah.
Well, I think that's what Tom's kind of rooting on, that they'll miss this first match against Cal Baptist, and that's it. And
That'd be a little crazy.
that would be crazy.
That would be
That would
crazy.
be. What kind of message are we
What,
sending?
dude? Are you serious? You're
Dude.
allowed to gamble and profit $75 and you only have to miss a match? Get out of here, dude. What?
Well, the thing is whether you agree with the rule or not, it was still stated. It was still so.
No, I
There's got
think,
to be some sort
dude,
of.
there's got to be a minimum of like I'm being honest here, and I'm look, it's way overblown. it's got to be at least like a half of a season or something.
I thought until you can start up second semester.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think a half a season would be fair.
Yeah. And I seen that Nelson Brands.
Maybe them boosters in Iowa have more money than we thought. Paying off.
Yeah. Nelson Brands said that he plans on getting that medical hardship to get another year. We thought this was his last year.
Why am I not surprised?
But he's going to get another. Didn't he say?
He's gonna have like 3 kids and
he
still
said,
be in
I
college
don't want to go to work or anything yet. He said, if I can get this medical hardship.
Oh my goodness.
You go, Nelson. I'm all for you.
It's like when you twist your ankle at work. Hey, I need what is disability for like 6 weeks, dude? What? Come on.
Yeah,
medical hardship again. He just medical hardship a year of work is what he did. That's what he did. That's what he medical hardship, dude. Unreal.
No, that'd be nice to have him back. Although, if he comes back, all of a sudden we got somebody's better grow because Gabe Arnold's right there at 74.
Yeah.
Now, Nelson did wrestle 84 before, so I imagine Nelson would be planning on going up. But
I hope he'd be 33.
I don't know. But
33, I hope he.
They give out them medical hardships and medicals.
Yeah, what is that, dude?
They give them medicals pretty easy nowadays.
Like food passes or something.
But
hey, preseason NCAA Division I. What is this? Rankings here. Penn State, Iowa at number 2, NC State, Missouri, Virginia Tech. You got any problem with that? Iowa at number 2, I thought. Where's Michigan? Where's Cornell?
I think they're kind of counting on the suspensions
but still, where's Cornell? Where's Michigan there, dude? You got to be kidding me. NC State, Missouri, Virginia Tech?
I know. I'm a little.
What?
Yeah.
Didn't we give ours like 2 weeks ago? And it wasn't that.
See, to me, Cornell's not given enough credit because they don't know the strength of like Shapiro
And Cornell just got Anthony Knox committed to Cornell, right?
Well, yeah, but he's that for
yeah. But I'm saying
but
notable though.
Yeah,
isn't he number 1 recruit?
I have to check. I'm not sure who the official number 1 is.
He's close.
Yeah, he's there.
Cornell continues to get Shapiro this year. Knox next year, dude. What is it? They always have one of the greatest wrestlers.
Cornell's not going nowhere, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, they ain't going nowhere.
It's interesting that they're able to get these recruits at an Ivy League university, which I don't know, is the NIL deals any differently? Because I tell you what I do know about Ivy League universities, they cannot hand out athletic scholarships. And we know that because my brother, your son Corey, went to Penn, and they had to give him an academic scholarship. Ivy Leagues don't have athletic scholarships to hand out like that. If I'm right.
I know. It is different.
So how are they getting these great wrestlers?
Well, look at their history.
Is it the coaching? Is it history?
Hang on. They got 2 4-timers now. Although
one of them just lost.
Yeah.
Yianni.
Oh, Yianni.
I said a couple weeks ago, a month ago, I think we've seen the best of Yianni. Who did he just lose to?
McKenna.
McKenna, dude.
Yeah.
McKenna?
Well, McKenna's tough. McKenna's tough.
Yeah, but what?
I know.
McKenna.
What's going on with Yianni?
What is going on, dude?
What's going on with Yianni?
How about going to coaching at Cornell? Because McKenna, no disrespect, McKenna, but Yanni's different level than McKenna, dude.
Well, even there at the national championships, Yianni going for his 4th. Again, look how close things were. I mean, Van Ness was right there. He had him right there. But more than that, Murin from Iowa.
I mean, we talked about it.
Might have beaten him. I personally would have gave the back points there at the end. But I'm saying that Yianni was fortunate. Super nice guy. I don't know what's going on. I'm not saying something's broke. I'm just saying, yeah, maybe he plateaued. But, I
definitely think he plateaued. And it's a crazy thing. And, I mean, every athlete is different. Some hit their peak younger than others, and some stay in their peak and their prime longer than others. LeBron James.
You mean like Burroughs?
Yeah.
Who
just won gold.
First off, how'd he get down to that weight like he did?
Yeah, you doubted him a couple weeks back.
And I don't doubt him anymore. I mean, I seen a picture of him. Did you? Oh, my goodness. You talk about nothing but rock.
Lean.
Um,
Lean, mean wrestling machine.
Dude, we have some excitement coming at that
Yeah, we do.
74 kilogram between
yeah.
Burroughs, between Dake, between throw in there O'Toole, maybe O'Toole and Noel for a notch down. I don't know. But wow. It's Strachey's planning on going 74, right? Yeah, things going to be fun there at 74. I'm not saying Burroughs is over yet. Do I think
Doesn't
Burroughs
look
can
like he
beat
is.
Dake? On paper right now, it doesn't, like, you can't add up, yep, Burroughs going to take Dake. But I don't doubt Burroughs anymore. I mean, he's the GOAT.
Well, he lost there not so long ago. Maybe gave him his edge back, you know?
It's like this is the final mission. And everything
that'd be a
in this
good
sport,
story.
everything's like from the neck up. And boy, can you take yourself to new levels from the neck up. And so I don't doubt.
Absolutely true.
And you need any proof? One Micic. Do I need to say any more than Micic?
Yeah.
Burroughs could Micic his way to being on that Olympic team. I think Micic is a VERB now because no one's seen him. Them other big dogs from the other country, they didn't have Micic circled as, oh, this is the guy. Watch out for this guy. No. Micic wasn't even considered. And Micic goes through
Came out of nowhere.
toughest. He went through them all to win it. And wow. Only thing that kind of sour taste in your mouth is he wasn't doing it for the USA while he was doing this incredible
I know.
But
well, we'll see about Burroughs, dude. He does look like a dog on a mission, but I mean, this is kind of, you thought we'd come in with a bang. College wrestling didn't exactly start off with a bang, but what do we have to look forward to? And then I'll kind of hit some of the topics I have to wrap up here. What in the next week or two? Big matches, big
we got the collegiate classic coming, which we previously talked about that. Just loaded. We got tons of great matches coming this coming weekend, and even right now they're happening. I mean, I can't wait to see what Rocco Welsh and Harchla, how that shakes out. I mean, I'm certain they're going to redshirt Rocco Welsh, Ohio State. But if he beats Harchla, who knows? They may use his 5 dates. He may be the one walking out against like a Penn State or a Michigan. I know Ohio State, I think it's Ohio State doesn't wrestle Iowa this year. I'm pretty sure I'm right there. But all their big matches, he would have them 5 dates. And I don't know. I don't think he could beat Harchla. But, wow, he's looked good. Feldman's looked good. Feldman, wow. What can we see? I can't wait to see this all shake up. This season is going to get so fun watching the whole Feldman. Fishback look good, his first match. I mean, Henson at 49. Whoa, did he just take it to another level? I mean, this is going to get fun. Some of these high schoolers that are at this Clarion Open, Jack's Force, they just had Jack's Force. Marcus Blaze beat Jack's Force in a wild match in the quarters. So Marcus Blaze, I think, goes up against Ramos next, top-seeded Ramos. Now, can a high school junior, how close can a high school junior get to the number 1 seed in college?
I guess we'll find out.
I don't know. But I'll tell you right now, Ramos looked very good too. So I think Ramos, just from what I seen, and I'm going to have to really do some overtime to keep my eyes. I won't be able to see anything live over the next 19 days. But in my little breaks in the truck, I'll have wrestling on my phone watching. But just other names. Well, that's pretty much it. As far as I wish we had the finals at the Clarion Open we can announce, but actually the semis are going on right now. But
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, you mentioned these next couple weeks are going to be a little bit challenging with your turkey schedule, but we're going to do some different things, dude, some interviews and whatnot, some media day coverage.
Dude, that should be fun. That should be fun.
I am looking forward to that. Before we go, a couple of weeks ago, I mentioned the Penn State pie chart of success.
Yes.
Now, I thought long and hard about this. Long and hard. Probably like 4 minutes, okay? I'm going to give you my breakdown.
Okay.
Pie chart. And the more I thought about this, the more I thought this is absolutely accurate. Now, here is what has led to the Penn State success. Cale Sanderson is 50%. Let's not act like I had him lower, and then I thought if Cale leaves Penn State, would they be the same program? No, they would be 50% worse. 50% goes to Cale. 25% boosters. The people we don't even know about. 15% to Bonnie, and 10% to the university status.
Well, everything comes back to Cale because he's the one that put this whole pie together. So
no, I try to keep everything separate. That's Cale 50%. The boosters, I mean, how much influence does Cale have on them, I guess? Bonnie?
The boosters are big. The thing is, that coaching staff he has, and the fact that they could go off and be head coaches at other major universities like that. And he's kept them in-house. So he kept this whole pie together.
So
Plus, the fact is, and I have to think, it had to be the parents of the Sandersons. But obviously, you look at the Sandersons, even as they were growing up, they're not bigger, they're not stronger, they're not faster. It's an average-looking human being athlete there. You know, how in the world did they become so dominant? Cale was the most, but both of his brothers were quite good, too. And how did they do that? And I contend that most of it was, yes, all the stuff you're talking, practice, hard work, all that, but from the neck up. And I think the parents were huge keys in this. And Cale is no dummy. He's really built this whole dynasty behind from the neck up. So this putting that Bonnie into place, how many times do we heard in interviews how huge Bonnie is? Well, that's credit to Cale. He knew what he wanted, what's important, what's important to stress to these kids. How can we get the best out of them? And he's got a real gem apparently there.
If I asked you to use one word to describe Cale, what would it be?
Well, I use the word he uses the most, and that is, I mean, he what's that word he uses?
What is that?
Gratitude. Yes, everything.
Well, okay.
He appreciates everything that's been given to him, and I just.
You know what mine would be?
And just to think, some of these people actually come back to watch this podcast.
Hey, you remembered it. You're sick. You're sick this week.
I am sick, guys.
Now, I'll tell you what my word would be. Demeanor, dude. I mean, Have you ever seen Cale rattled? Literally, have you ever seen him?
No.
I was watching highlights of him, and there was a comment. It was after one of the biggest moments. I forget what his name was. He got 7th, and it was huge for him.
Oh, English. James English.
Yeah, English. And Cale cracked a smile, and they're like, dude, even Cale cracked a smile. It's like, dude.
Yes. I think that was the most excited I've ever seen Cale.
That's what I mean.
He literally picked up English afterwards.
Demeanor.
Yes.
It's never even high. It's never low, dude. It's always demeanor. And I tell you who else, I never met her. I guarantee you Bonnie is the exact same way as Cale.
I'd love to talk to Bonnie.
I mean, those two have to be
now, you have to admit,
in line.
What he's doing works, and it's great. However, for us talking heads, we need the other type of coaches too, don't we?
Yeah.
Don't
I mean, we need them way bad. Way more than we need
the Brands and we need the Bonos. And
I know, dude. I was way disappointed. Brand's not even at the match, dude. What? I see Terry over there. He was fired up.
Wow.
You know?
But no, Kale's not going to give you a whole bunch to write about. And even in his interview, good luck with that interview if you can get a question into him. I have a question I'd like him.
What's that?
I'd like to know about Bonnie. Like, how did you meet Bonnie? Or who was his Bonnie? I bet he says his parents. But
good question. That's a great question.
Yes, but anyway.
Do you have any other real wrestling news? We don't have much.
I got to give a tip of the hat to Casey Cunningham's kid. He went 7-2 against Bazakis from Ohio State. You know, Casey Cunningham, I think he just graduated. I gotta look. I mean, I'm busy wrestling turkeys over here. I can't know every guy's grade. I don't know what grade, but you know, he did quite well against Bazakis. Quite frankly, I thought that would be a blowout. Old Bassett went to that Clarion Open too. And Bassett, I think he's a high school sophomore. Maybe he's a high school freshman. I'm not sure. Another thing, I can't. But heck, he went. We'll see. He's still winning. I'm anxious to see how he makes out. But wrestling-wise, no. Next week, really.
We really kick off.
It heats up next week.
Yeah.
It heats up, and I'm really, really looking forward to, just for the sake of it, though, somebody out there, just for week 1 of next year, 2 teams.
That are pretty good.
And you got a set.
Yeah.
Let's have a killer duel week 1 next year.
Yeah,
to kick it off.
I know.
NASCAR kicks it off with the Super Bowl. Daytona 500. NFL kicks it off. They have the Super Bowl champs play Thursday night. First game of the year.
And the NFL does it right, dude.
Yeah, that's
even the NBA has the champs.
You know, we got a lot of really smart people in this sport. How do we grow this sport? Dude, let's get things rolling right away.
I mean, I saw a thing about what's going on with Flo's, the original owner of Flo, and Flo going back.
I'm glad you brought Flo up. I got to say something right now about Flo. Okay, sometimes we blast Flo, but the other day they came out with this article. Okay, here is the top seeds of who's competing in the which one was it? Was it the Southeast Open or was it the Clarion Open? It might have been the Southeast Open. And just the coolest article, because I can scan through that article. Okay, here's a tournament here. Who am I really interested in watching the results here, or possibly watching live? And the research Flo goes to. Flo, if you're listening, I want you to know that I guarantee every wrestling fan out there agrees with me on this. Them articles you guys do are awesome. They are so helpful, and I love them. I quite frankly, I love Flo.
Dude, I was diving into Flo. Have you seen how much hockey they do?
Hockey?
Yeah, like live ice hockey, college ice hockey.
Well, I didn't know this. I'm not a big racing fan, but I think Flo's big in racing too.
It looks like they're bigger into hockey and racing than wrestling almost.
It probably is, but
it's crazy, dude. Well, I also can't tell, dude. I can't tell, are they like rich or broke? Why are they keeping this from the original owner? It almost has to be one or the other, right?
Oh, I seen that. Know. Yeah, they were keeping. I don't know.
That's just never good.
All I know is we appreciate them.
Yeah, we love them, dude.
But I'll complain. I'll complain from time to time.
Let me tell you something. I'm be seeing you, Christian. It's only a matter of time before we run into you. And you better believe first thing I'm going to do is come up and chest bump you.
Oh, there you go. There you go. No, I appreciate what they do, and that really makes it's hard to be a college wrestling fan. There's different places you got to go to watch.
We're trying to make it easier.
Yeah, and to have something that makes things easier, love it, love it, love it, love it.
They changed their name though to like what they changed their logo to? College wrestling, period, or something.
For the best college wrestling.
Everything ever in the world, period.
That's
I thought, whoa! Hang on. Not so fast, everything in the world ever, period.
Whoa, well, something they like are.
Not opinion, not opinion. Anyway, I'll tell you where we'll be February 2nd, folks. I'm going to get the word out now because this is happening. We've done 2 successful live streams now of high school football games. February 2nd, folks, in Penn State, they're hosting the Ohio State Buckeyes. We're doing a match day live. Okay, the match starts at 6:30. I think we're gonna start. We're posting up at 2, 3 o'clock, and this is gonna be like college game day, but for a college wrestling match. Setting up a table, a tent. We're gonna get a fan section going.
Whoa.
I'm going to have two cameras going. We're going to get interviews going. We're going to,
I don't even know if I might work. What if I work? Oh, well, you don't need me, but.
Those people can go without a turkey or two. But, anyway, that's about all I got.
Excuse me.
Only other thing, comments, review, anything before I go into a couple comments here.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
No.
Let's hear these comments.
Weston Manister, Hepner prediction is for real. Let's go.
Yes,
Eric
Can't wait to watch him.
Keeter had an ankle issue from what I heard. Didn't sound like anything major, but I wouldn't expect Keeter that early with football season still going on. If Cassiope is suspended, November will most likely be Bradley Hill, who's a solid wrestler, won a Fargo stop sign at 220, but a bit of a tweener size-wise. Would be a good 220 if college wrestling ever does the right thing and adds that weight class.
Is that our Iowa connection?
Eric Von Manstein? No, it's not Terry.
Well, I'll tell you, he's absolutely right. And Hill did look, against that young kid from Cal Baptist, Hill looked pretty good. Mm-hmm. He looked pretty good. Even if these suspensions, to me, shouldn't be reduced to the point where they're back in time for Ohio State. I personally am rooting for, they still need a slap on the hand, folks. One match against Cal Baptist.
That's nothing.
Dude, that's just send the wrong message out to everyone.
Why wouldn't everyone just start gambling, dude?
Yeah. And then
seriously. Then why wouldn't that almost incentivizes people to bet on sports they're almost participating in. Whoa!
Well, the argument's going to be, well, what harms are they going to do? They're not betting against their. Well, if they're betting for anything with their college, my college football team or something, I'm telling you, things get shady right away.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on in the background there.
You cannot do that.
You can't do that. You just But.
Yeah, anyway, we talked about that. Anyway, Michael Bradford, who suffers most when politics get involved with competitive sports on a national level? The athletes who work so hard day in and day out for what reason? I'd vote Wayne Beaver for king and be done with this nonsense. I don't.
Oh, yeah, well, the politics in sports, I think we're all on the same side there. Please.
Drama King.
Let us play. Let us
play. We just want to play, dude.
Take your cancer over there and let us play. That politics. Ugh. Oh, thank goodness when I turn on sports. Okay, go ahead.
Drama King, bold prediction. Woods will not only not win 141 this year, he will place third at Natty's under Bartlett and Hardy.
Woods is tough. There's no doubt about it.
He also predicts Penn State will have 10 All-Americans. This sounds like your best friend. Is this your best friend, dude? Oh, my goodness.
He is now.
Gee, my name is Brian Fry. Great podcast. I say that because I want a T-shirt. Brian, let me tell you something. We didn't name you Subscriber of the Week, but if you listen this long, you email me your size and address. I'll get you one.
Look at you.
He says, for really, people click subscribe to this fresh look on wrestling going. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
I felt so bad.
Lee asked, are shirts for sale? Yes, Lee, they are for sale. They're on the Facebook page. We have a Facebook page. This is the main show, but we have other things that are going to be starting. I mentioned.
Yeah, you guys, look, join us on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
And that'll get rolling. We're not, that's just, it's at a dribble. Or
Well, the season hasn't started.
Yeah,
Even though
that'll get rolling. I'm telling you.
Started.
And as soon as this whole thing, we do this little 2-week blitz with the job and stuff. Once that's over with, believe me, I'm going to be.
We're going to figure it out.
And
anyway.
there's some great contributors on our YouTube.
There are.
Well, I mean, Facebook.
Terry, yeah, we got.
I mean, there's the guys that are members. There's some very knowledgeable people, more knowledgeable than me. So I learned stuff off of them. But yeah, I mean, I felt bad about last week, Zach. I just did. I hate missing an episode. I really did. But
I was gonna do
a man's got to he's got to pay the bills, you know.
I was gonna do an instant reaction of the Tom Brandt's Media Day.
Oh. Yes,
but they're coming, baby. They're coming because we have big news that we have not even announced yet. That's coming on the horizon here, and that doesn't include February 2nd. We'll be at Penn State for the Penn State Ohio State match day live, dude. Yeah. All right,
and we're only what is it, like 79 more subscribers, Zach. We finally get to 1,000,
and we're live streaming at 1,000.
79. How would you like to be one of those 79? It's right there.
It's right there, baby.
It's right there.
All you gotta do until next time. This is PG Wrestling.
Love you guys. Love you guys.